Good morning. I am sorry, I am very queasy this morning. I'd like to say I'm not queasy every morning, it just looks like it when I'm filming. And honestly, that's mostly true because usually in the morning I have my smoothie and then I lay down and then 2 hours later I'll eat something. And I woke up really hungry at like 4 and waited till 6:30. I don't know if that was it. But I also tried to make my smoothie a little bit different. I tried to make it without my banana. And I put a little bit of coconut yogurt in it and I almost threw it up and I could only drink half. So then I remade it with the banana. Even though this ultrasound was initially for her kidney, which hopefully we can see that, or not see, I guess, see that there is no cyst anymore. So we're leaving in about 20 minutes. I think in about 10 I'm taking my next blood sugar. I go to bed pretty early, so then I take it pretty early. Seems like if I went to bed later and took it later, the number might be lower, but I'm gonna talk to them about that too. I'm going to brush my teeth, get this muffin going, and then we'll head out. Okay, brushed my teeth. Didn't get that muffin yet, but let's take my blood sugar really quick. Just to, because the numbers after fasting have been fine and I'm not eating a whole lot, I've actually not been taking them 4 times a day. I've just been doing it in the morning and then after my smoothie 2 hours after, because I get so queasy. I'm also waiting on refills. I do feel like the number has gone a little bit higher after I eat again, but not like crazy. All right, what's the number say, you guys? 121. See, it's supposed to be 120, but I am literally right at the 2 hour mark, like maybe a couple minutes early. So if I tested it in 5 minutes, I think it would be 120, so I think it's okay. And hopefully it's not covering. But, ooh, big kick. But we just finished the ultrasound. This lady literally made me tear up because she was just so reassuring and kind. And honestly, the last appointment when we saw the cyst, I had learned so much that like these things can just develop and go away. We knew that like these things can develop and go away, like the CPCs. Obviously, they can also develop and not go away, and there can be issues too. But we also knew there was nothing that could be done until then. So, thank goodness. The cyst, she didn't see it today, so that's gone. She was like, I waited till like a while and I said, how is she for growth? She goes, oh yeah, I already checked the growth. She's perfect. She's 49%, 48 percentile. Everything looks wonderful. To see at my appointment tomorrow, but yeah, that's the gist of it. Went really well, very grateful. Glad she's measuring well. Here we go. I was doing my baby sign language book. I know I look absolutely crazy. I just took, guess what? My new vehicle for a test drive. We got our car that we need for baby, right? So that's exciting. So now we need to sell my car that'll be good. Hopefully we can sell it soon. Kyle just made room for the car. Wow. If you're new here and don't know, Kyle knew I didn't want litter in the house. And so the cats come out here to use the bathroom. Oh, Bert wants in too, honey.
Do you have your keys?
Let him in. I put him up. It fits. Yay. We're leaving in 5 minutes. I'm tired. I just found one of Kyle's t-shirts. And it's gonna be 33 weeks. Oh my goodness, wow. Number was not happy this morning. It was 107. It's supposed to be 95. Head to the doctor. I'll let you guys know how it is after. We had my appointment. She reassured me how I'm doing everything perfectly fine, and the placenta is the only reason why my numbers will not go down. She goes, the baby's home. So we're keeping my appointment for next Monday, and they'll probably start me on insulin. at the maternal fetal medicine. She said go ahead and add some carbs back in. She knows that it's hard for me without eating 2 hours after each meal for testing. Even with carbs, that was hard though, because I eat such small amounts at a time. She's like, yeah, try to do like meals, not snacks. She asked about my fatigue and if I feel I'll be able to push. So we're just really praying that God provides during labor and delivery, but we talked about different positions up, using the tug-of-war method, having a bar, you know, stuff like that. So that's the quick version. Thank you guys so much for praying. Please continue to pray. Grateful, so grateful that she's looking good. The doctor was so happy that the cyst is gone, CPC is gone, and that size-wise she's great. So we just need to keep her that way. Ooh, I should not have gotten on the floor because I don't know if I'll be able to get back up. But I wanted to share the Halo Bassinet non-toxic mattress came from Wholesome Linen. How's it fit?
Good.
Very nice. It's a lot thicker than the other, but I mean, if you were to use like this mattress, obviously that's thick too. There's some safety things to do first, and this is clean. This is just from the linen, but nice. Instructions like to clean it or to flatten it so it's like safe. So it was pricey, but I just felt better than straight up polyurethane foam being in there. So I'm excited. Felt pretty important about. Honestly, you could also use this as like a cappuccino. You have a better idea. I flipped it just to help kind of uncrease the other side. A little tired and sick, so I realized I forgot to say this is also the waterproofing cover. Doesn't feel that waterproof, to be honest, but here is the actual mattress. It's what your side table looks like when you have to check your blood sugar 4 times a day. Little update though, my appointment's on Monday, but this week my numbers are looking really good. Granted, the beginning number still isn't 95, so like Tuesday was high. But yep, they're looking good. It's just that fasting number that is higher than they want it to be. So, but I've had some pretty low numbers too lately, so interesting. See what they say. Good morning. Today is Monday the 30th. And we are on our way to the maternal fetal medicine appointment. I have all my blood work. My numbers have been actually a lot lower this week. No rhyme or reason, but it definitely makes a difference if I wake up and take mine at 9 or 8:30 or 8, or if I take it between 5 to 7. So yesterday I did it at 8:30, it was 93, which is what it's supposed to be. But today, we got up and got ready to go at 7:20, and it was 98, which is still better than 107 like it used to be, or one higher, but so very interested to talk to the doctor. I have been really nauseous. I have been having a really hard time eating enough. I don't know if it's just because of the nausea, you know, you can only eat so many grilled chicken and veggies, I'm not sure, but even like yogurt I couldn't stomach yesterday. Like, I just had a hard time eating. But I always eat a protein snack before bed, so I had a little bit of chicken. Normally I have like a beef stick, but I have this muffin that I've been trying to eat half of with my smoothie, because that seems to lower my number down after the 2 hours. But I've only had a sip of my smoothie, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to eat before the appointment, but I have it with me. Also, we're in our new vehicle, so get discharged, 1:40. Just waiting. Show you. Oh my goodness, hello, it is 2:19, the ER, and it was a big day. I have been diagnosed with preeclampsia without severe features, so that part's good. However, that means lots of monitoring twice a week. And I am not starting insulin. I've been getting told so many different things, but they really were like, with Lyme, with my diet, they're like, these numbers are good. Your fasting is just a little high. Baby looks good. Let's add in some more carbs. And they also said that I could test 1 hour after instead of 2, because they knew that I've been like nauseous. Because they want to make sure I'm getting enough food, because the past couple weeks it's been really hard to get enough like calories in, and I've definitely not got enough carbs in. We're doing, you know, the normal, what they give you for gestational diabetes is not, they're like, this doesn't really relate to you. So, because they want you to take, what did they say, like 40 carbs at each meal or something? It was a lot of carbs, and yeah, different amounts of carbs for different meals. So like, I was like, even before then, I don't think I ate that many carbs. And they're like, yeah, we don't want to just like push you to go carb, 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 but you know, just adding my normal food back in. Then I'll test and then send it, and then if for some reason then they want me on medication, then I'd be on medication. Feeling that was the way we were gonna go, did they? Yeah. But yeah.
Your numbers after your meals were high.
Yeah, because my numbers after meals were not high. In fact, they were a little low, and they were like, we wouldn't want to give you insulin and that be even lower. I had one as low as 86, too low is like 60, so it wasn't too low, but that is quite low when it's supposed to be like under 120. But baby girl looks great, and that's the biggest blessing. They were like, she looks great. They kept saying that, didn't they? Like, everything's great with her. Like, after the first 5 hours, 4.5 hours, they let me get off the monitor. So with the preeclampsia though, you can look it up, I'm not going to say a lot. There's real risks with that, so I have to go for, I'm waiting for my OB. I don't know if they'll call me, but my next appointment's not for another 10 days, but technically if I'm doing it 2 weeks, I would need another day of monitoring this week, right? So it's gonna be a lot, so like, even though it's mild right now, it can just change like that, hence the need for monitoring. So Wednesday will definitely be my last day of work, because this will be my, it already has been my full-time job, checking my sugars that often, and the fasting, and just everything. But I think they, oh, what I was gonna say is they were just concerned because my blood pressure was elevated, and I told them how mine can be elevated after I like walk and stuff. It kind of already has been with Lyme. And so after they check it, after we sit a while, it does get better. So they were like, oh, maybe you don't have it. However, they have other ways of testing, and through that is what gave them the final answer, right? Yeah. So through that last form of testing was like, well, nothing else is causing this, so that's why we're gonna say it's mild preeclampsia, because you meet those criteria, I guess you could say. So baby girl has had a huge day. She is bumping. I am starving. So very, very tired. Thank goodness Kyle was with me. But yeah, it's 2:30. We were literally there for 6 hours. It's been a very long day. Is there anything else I'm missing? I'm trying to just give you guys the quick version of it. But yeah, we appreciate the prayers, and prayerfully preeclampsia will not be an issue whatsoever. And I mean, I guess I still have gestational diabetes, but I'm not doing any treatment. So we're still borderline. Everything has been borderline. Borderline because my fasting number, even though all the other numbers are good. And then borderline preeclampsia. I'm gonna stop because I'm so tired, but there is the update.